I have 1 hour to make you feel nostalgic, starting right now. Right, so I'm doing another 1 hour to record special, and this time I'm really challenging myself, especially on the piano. I'm going to be doing a 1 hour to record She's Always a Woman by Billy Joel. It's a really difficult song to play on piano, and I'm not very good at it, but I thought it was probably a good opportunity to showcase things that I'm uncomfortable with, how I might go about recording a song that I'm going to struggle to play. Vocally, it's not a problem at all, but piano-wise, this is going to be a real challenge. And I'm going to try and do better at talking you through exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing certain things in my studio. And a minute is already gone, so we've got to get to work right now. So, since I was last here, I've got this nice little monitor now, which is a touchscreen monitor, which has all of my controls from my Apollo down there, which is my audio interface that basically controls everything that happens in this studio. It is the brains of this room, and this little monitor controls everything. So, first things first, let's get the chords up and let's have a little tinker on the piano and see whether I can do it. Now, as before, I'm not doing the whole song. I think it's gonna be way too much for me to record the entire song, but I am going to record a verse and a chorus. So, it's nicer down. This is the thing, because I'm going to be very honest with you, I don't think I'm that good at playing piano. I can play piano well enough to accompany myself, and I enjoy playing piano. But when I'm up this kind of higher register, it rings out really nicely, but it also highlights all the imperfections in my playing. Whereas if I play down here, it's rich enough and it kind of blends into a nice rich sound that means I can play worse and sound better. So I might play it down there and we'll see how it goes. Oh, it just sounds so much nicer. She can kill with a smile. This is what I mean by this is going to be a real challenge. She can kill with a smile, she can haunt with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with. It's an A flat major 7. She can ruin your faith. There we go. With a casual eyes, she only reveals what you want you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Okay, it's better to do that. There we go. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, that's such a nice chord. Oh, it goes really hard. And she never gives out. And she never gives in. This is the hardest chord. She just changes her mind. And that's as far as I'm going to go. Now, I've just played it for you, and it's okay. Like, I could potentially get away with it, and if I was doing this completely live, with a bit of practice, that would probably be okay. But I'm doing this recorded, so you hear the imperfections, you also get the, it needs to be to click it needs to be a time, otherwise I'm going to really struggle to record any other instruments. If I want to add in a bass or some guitar, I don't think I'm probably going to have time for that. So what I'm going to do, I am going to record this digitally. I am not going to attempt to record it with a live piano, simply because I am not good enough at audio engineering yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a new instrument up here. No. I'm doing everything wrong. Everything wrong. I want a software instrument. Right, let's make this a piano. Now, with Billy Joel, it's really important that the piano is a good sound, because you're not going to want to listen to Billy Joel if it's a rubbish sounding piano. So I'm going to try and add the nicest piano I've got. I'm going to spend a lot of time, I reckon, potentially, on getting that piano sound right. It's a bit of lag on it. I'm playing that wrong. That sounds okay. I think that sounds alright. Bear with me, I'm going to check that this microphone is still working, because I have a horrible feeling that this isn't working. No, it's working. It's working. That might have been a bit of a pop, but that's going to sound better. I apologise if the audio level has shifted. Right. Right, okay. That actually sounds quite nice. I think if we added a little bit of reverb to that as a... I'm not going to be able to explain everything that I'm doing. There's certain tricks that you can do that just work. And I'm going to add a reverb as it's called a bus or a send. Basically what that means is that I get to, it's a separate audio, so I can adjust the levels of that if I wanted to, without affecting the raw audio of the track. Yeah, I'm going to put it in a room, essentially, and see what that sounds like. Not quite what I had in mind, because I'm not sending anything, that'll be why. Let's do -15. Bit more. There we go. So you might be able to hear a difference. If you listen carefully, it's got this shimmer to it, compared to if I muted this. There's a slight difference there. I could probably enhance that a little bit just by turning that up. It rings in the air nicer. Right, I need a tempo. So let's do my tempo. Oh, tap tempo. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. Now the nice thing about doing this all digitally is I could play it at half time and double the speed to make it fit better, or easier to play. I'll see how I go with that, but essentially this is the tempo. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual eyes. It's about 50. So in the real world, if you're doing this properly, which I'm trying to, you would probably do it at 100, but do it half timed. I'm gonna see how I feel about that. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She knows bum 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 bum. Blame it all on herself, 'cause she's always a woman to me. I've got time to show you what I mean. So if I went to 100 BPM, which is double what I was doing. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. Just because it's easier to keep in time, because there's that pace behind it, compared to duh, duh, duh. You get what I mean. Okay, I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to do it at 100 BPM. Let's see if I can play that in time. No. Okay, it'd be nice to be able to play piano better. Yeah, that sounds nice. It's easier to keep in time, and also with the double I find it easier to be able to do additional notes, because where those notes should come in, there's a click there as well. If I'm making any sense, I've seen a lot of comments on previous videos saying, it sounds great but I don't understand what you're talking about, and so I'm trying to be more informative, but I am whittling away a lot of time. We are nearly a quarter of the way done and I've not recorded anything yet. Let's record something. Okay. I think the only thing we can do is just try and record. So I'm going to do an intro of... No. She can kill with a smile. Just simple. Right, let's go for take number 1 and see how far I get. I didn't get very far at all, partly because I miscounted the click as well, which really doesn't help. Right, should we try that again? Right, we know where that picks up though. Where are we? It's there that I need to delete and try again. So it's on that note there. So it's a C minor. No. Is that correct? Let's see. not right. That's why. Because it's an E flat minor instead. Which is not there, it's there. I think playing it up the octave is nicer. Yeah. Right, I know what I did wrong. I'm reading the wrong section. So let's get down to the right section. We are nearly there in one take, which I'm really, really pleased with. So it's an E flat minor. No, stop playing a C sharp minor. Right, let's go. No, right, it's all going. Stop. Right, let's break this down slowly because this is the hardest part of the song for me. Oh, yes, I did it. Right, that's the time. This chord here, sorry, I know I'm talking so much, is horrible and gorgeous at the same time. It's known as a diminished chord. So you've got major chords, so this is A major. You've got A minor, which sounds like this, which is sad, happy, sad, to break it down to really simple terms. But then you've also got something called diminished, which sounds like this, which is horrible, but really crunchy there. Anyway, where was I? Yes, E flat minor. It would help if that played. Oh no. Come on. It threw me completely. Okay. Don't know what's going on, why that's not playing properly. Okay, I'm going to double check that middle section does work. Oh, that's a horrible bit. Why is that not nice? So, I've technically recorded everything, which is really great. I'm in a really good place. However, there is a weird... Slow down. Talk normally. I've recorded everything digitally, and as you might be able to see right here on my screen, if I make it a little bit bigger, this is called your piano roll, which is every single note on the piano I just hit in the last 5 minutes. That I recorded in the last 5 minutes. And what's lovely is I can find a note that's not loud enough for one, so the velocity is how hard I hit it. So I'm going to turn that up. And I'm actually going to turn down this top note down just a little bit, so it might blend a bit more. I like it, but I did a weird roll, so I can even adjust the duration of the note. When I started it, when I ended it, so you get... what to do for an ending there. So, I have no idea what to do for an ending. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it worked. It was just being weird when I played it. Right, there is my piano. What I am going to do is I'm going to select all. I felt like I played that quite hard. So I'm going to just turn down the velocity of everything. Right, let's listen to... Right, I'm going to attempt to just sing along. She can move with her eyes. Right, that's weird. She can move with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. And she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. I'm actually going to leave that there. I don't think we need the last couple of notes. I'm going to delete those. How long is that? That's a really good question. That is 1 minute 15. In fact, it's slightly less than that because I started there. So it's 1 minute 14. 1 minute 13. Right, okay. So we've got a piano. We've got a piano. I still think we can make some adjustments to make it sound better, and I need to record vocals. But the great thing about doing a Billy Joel song is not a lot else is needed. So I'm going to try and talk through what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So I'm adding an EQ to this piano. An EQ is an equalizer. It gets rid of some of the frequencies. It highlights some frequencies. It quietens down some elements and frequencies. So if you think of a piano from high to low, every single note you have has a frequency. The higher the note, the higher on this level it goes. The frequency is typically how it's understood, unless I'm completely misunderstanding it. I don't believe I am. And certain things you just don't want. You don't want to hear, and certain things you really want to emphasize. Now, because we are in a time crunch, I am going to use one of the presets. Logic, the wonderful DAW that it is, it has presets. Now, you'll notice it's lifted certain areas. It's got rid of some of the frequencies around 300, 400 hertz. It should sound a little bit cleaner compared to when it's not on. See, with it and without it, it actually brightens it a bit. You could probably get it a bit quieter. Now what I am going to do is I'm just going to get rid of some of the low end. Cool. Let's just rename. I like organisation. Right. It's got a bit of reverb. I don't want to do too much with the reverb. It actually is sounding quite good already. I'm quite pleased with it. So I might leave that for the time being and get on to recording vocals. It sounds okay. It sounds quite clean. So let's set up everything for vocals. Now, I'm using a condenser microphone today. I'm using my Aston Spirit. No! No! Everything's falling apart. Come on, stay there. Yeah, I'm using my Aston Spirit, which is a gorgeous microphone. Let me show you. Come on, you. Come on. I know. There we go. It's this microphone here. I absolutely adore this microphone. It sounds really nice. In fact, a lot of my album curtain calls recorded on an Aston, not this specific one, but on an Aston at Ben's studio. It's a gorgeous sounding microphone, one that I absolutely adore to record vocals on. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to record some vocals. Now, I don't do as good a job as Ben does. Absolutely not. But I will give it my best possible shot. I didn't explain what a condenser microphone is. I just told you I'm using it. I don't think I'm skilled enough to explain the difference between a condenser and a dynamic. All you really need to know is a condenser is more used for recording and a dynamic is better suited for live. This picks up a lot more detail than a dynamic microphone would. Right, I'm all plugged in. Oh, I might do a little nice and come here instead, so you can see me a little bit more centered. Let's sit down for a second just while I organise everything. Come on, you're being naughty. Let's try that. You want some space? There we go. Right. I don't know if you can still see the screen. Probably not as much as you should. So let's put that there. It is hot in here. Right, I'm going to put a audio line in, and that's going to start on channel 4. Something I'm just not going to explain. No, it's channel 3. I'm just not going to explain what I mean by this because it's very confusing. Right, we're doing Phantom Power. This is touchscreen, so I should just use the touchscreen. 35. She can kill with a smile. Oh! It's too loud. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, oh. She can kill with a smile. She can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith. Your faith. Now you can't hear any of this. I hope not anyway. No. Can you? No, you can't hear the vocals. So, I've just added some effects in my ears. They are not going to be added onto Logic. It's just so that I feel better about myself when I record. So that's all set up. I believe that's ready to go. The good thing is I have this pretty much set up all the time. So I don't need to do too much adjusting. We're 30 minutes in, we're about halfway through. I'm going to record my vocals now, and then I might bring the camera a bit closer and we can talk through what I'm doing editing wise. I'd quite like to do a couple of takes and do some comping, which means changing each line if I need to. But let's give it a go. I want to mute those, and you're not going to hear anything because obviously if I'm recording vocals, I can't have the track coming out of here. So we're just going to, I want that unlocked. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Let's mute my phone, because that is not helpful. Okay, shall we give it a little go and see what this sounds like? She can kill with a smile. I should really stand up. Which doesn't help. She can kill with a smile. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. Okay. She can kill with a smile. She can wound. Done it wrong already. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. Now, during recording that, there was quite a few mistakes that I made. One big mistake is pronunciation. If you don't say your T's, your D's, your things like that, it really notices when you record. Also, a couple of the notes were a little bit too strong. There wasn't enough emotion, not enough feeling. And this is a time-pressured situation. I mean, to give you an example, when I was recording for the album, we would spend a whole day just on my vocals. We didn't sit there and play piano and do all of this within an hour. We spent 4, 5, 6, 7 hours just recording my vocals to get the emotion and the exact phrasing that you want for every single take. So I'm going to do a couple more takes of this right now. And then we're going to comp it. I am running out of time, but I'm feeling good about this. This is going well. I should probably just check that that sounds okay. Bear with me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's go again. Oh, goodness, it is warm in here. Right. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. Yeah, it's getting there. There's still a lot that I want to work on. Let's go again. Let's do a soft version. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. That's better. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear if you're listening to the full version, but the softer I go there, the more emotion comes out of the voice, and that's going to carry through. If you just stand and sing and give it everything you've got to sing, sometimes you just don't get enough versatility and movement. Now, there might be moments that need to be stronger, but I've got those already. So I'm going to record another soft version, and maybe just one more where I have a bit of fun with it, and then we're going to comp, because we are running out of time. Let's go again. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. I was really pleased with that one. One more, and then we'll comp. Oh my goodness, we're running out. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. Cool, right. That's that done. Oh, good. Don't need headphones anymore. Let's mute that, turn that down. Right. Mute. Unmute. Okay, great. And then we can unmute that. Shall I bring the camera a bit closer? Because I'm done. I'm going to bring the camera closer. Bear with me. Oh my goodness! No! Right, I'm probably wasting so much time here trying to adjust the camera instead of the music. Ah! Does that work? Not right. Hello. Right, this might be a better angle for displaying what I'm doing. We've got 20 minutes left. And in that 20 minutes, I want to play you the song as well. So we are... I'm so sweaty. Right. We're going to listen to take 5. Now, first things first, I need to add some niceties to this because it's going to sound awful. I'll show you exactly how it sounds actually. Oh, she takes care of herself. Bit naff that. Bit rubbish. So I'm going to add one of my favourite plugins, which adds compression for me. It adds an EQ to me and a reverb, and if I really want it, some special effects. Now, just to listen to the song and do a comp, I'm just going to add the most basic effect, which suddenly turns the song from sounding like you just heard it to this. Oh, she takes care of herself. So much nicer. So much nicer. So, we're going to unmute the piano, but we might do some adjusting. And what we need to do is the quickest way to comp a vocal for me is if it's not offending me, if it's okay, leave it. If this was an album, I'd be listening to every single take I did and choosing the best possible one. We don't have time for that. So, if it's not offensive, we keep it. Let's go.
She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes.
I need to listen to that again.
She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes.
It's quite nice. What about this one though?
Kill with a She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes.
That's nicer. Okay, we'll keep that take.
She can ruin your faith. She can ruin your faith with her casual life.
Don't like casual there.
She can ruin your faith with her casual.
Faith was weird.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lies.
Fine. I said I wasn't going to listen to every version.
She can
just make sure that's there.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lies.
I was definitely using that one, wasn't I?
She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see.
Nice.
She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me.
Fine. Nice. Great. Let's keep and lock all of that in. We're going to lock that in from there.
She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. Oh,
no, flat.
Oh,
yes.
She takes care of herself.
Oh, yeah, okay, we'll have to leave that because I don't have time to think about it.
She can wait if she wants. She can wait if she...
No, don't like the rasp.
She can wait if she wants.
No, let's try one of the early ones.
She can wait if she wants.
Fine, we'll keep that one. It's nice.
She's ahead of her time.
Nice.
Oh, and she never gives out.
Nice, fine, keep that.
And she never gives in.
I wonder whether I got a better version of that.
Out, and she never gives in.
Nice.
She
Let's keep that and see if it's easy.
She just changes her mind.
Nice. We've comped it. We've done the comp. So, it's now about adjusting the vocal, making sure that I'm happy with how the vocal actually sounds. I'm happy with the phrasing. Arguably, you could do a lot better if I had more time. I don't have time. So this is going to do. Right. Let's adjust this. Let's listen to just this section on repeat. If you're watching the full version, I'm so sorry, this is going to be boring, but I'm just going to be adjusting reverbs, dynamics, and things like that until I'm really happy with my vocal. And the best way to do that is listen to a very small section of your vocal over and over and over again.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your faith with her casual lie. She can ruin your...
Now, there's something on this plugin called Air Plus. I like this this element of it. It's just here, if you can see my mouse just there. Let me show you the difference with and without, and I'll do extremes. I've got time to show you. This is what it sounds like without.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lie.
And this is it with. I'm going to do something stupid, extreme, and then find the middle ground. This is what it sounds like with.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lie.
It adds this real breathy tone for this song. Works so well. So this is where I'm kind of landing, I think.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lie.
It just adds this airy quality to it that I necessarily didn't get time to add during the vocal. I mean, I wasn't good enough to do it. I'm really happy with how that's sounding. I don't think I want to add much more. The levels of the piano need to change a little bit. And then, I mean, we might be done a bit early. Wow, I'm really getting better at this, I think. I mean, I suppose my question for you right now is, are you feeling nostalgic yet? Are you feeling nostalgic yet? Listen to this and tell me if you feel nostalgic.
The soft version. She can kill with a smile. She can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait for the full reveal. I forgot to add an EQ to my voice again. I'm gonna add just a basic, natural one, and it might just
kill with a smile. She can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual.
Do I have time to add a bit of bass? I don't know whether I've even got a bass that's going to sound good with this. Let's just have a little look and see if I can add one. I'm not sure it's needed, but a double bass here would be absolutely gorgeous. Do I have... Oh, I've got lots of basses, but do I have a double bass? Warm and clear? It's not really what I was looking for. Have a look, have a look. I don't want lo-fi, I don't want wired rock, vintage soul. Does it need a bass guitar? That's the big question. Does it? Oh, there's an upright. Found it. Found it. Good. Nice. So it would go like this. Do we need it? This is the question.
A soft version. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me.
It's not needed. It's not needed. Doesn't sound good enough. And I don't think I've got enough time to really make that anything decent. Right, let's listen to the parts individually again. I might add another. I want something just ethereal.
She can wound with her eyes. Your faith with her.
Oh, so I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. I've added another reverb to the piano, a long extended reverb. There's schools of thought about what you do, but you could always add two reverbs, a short and a long, and then adjust and get a really nice sounding piano. And I feel like we've got to a nice place with this. Listen to this. It feels like it's in a nicer environment now, a big environment. The challenge is always to get the vocals sounding good on top of it.
She can ruin your faith with her casual lies.
Now, because I'm not phenomenal at recording, there will be people that listen to this and go, there's way too much space, there's way too much noise happening around, we just want the audio. I feel like to my ears that sounds quite nice, especially for just an acoustic, just playing it on the piano. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh! Ooh, I like that. I might save that as a preset. That sounds really nice. Let's try something. Anyway, I'm mucking about. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready to feel nostalgia? Are you ready to feel nostalgic about a beautiful song written by Billy Joel, performed and recorded by me in less than an hour, may I add. We've still got 5 minutes to go. But that's not enough time for me to record anything new. And it's definitely not enough time, and it's too little time, really, to do anything meaningful. So, let's go. Are you ready? This is Billy Joel's She's Always a Woman. Let's go.
A soft version. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. She only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, but she's always a woman to me. takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. Oh, and she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind.
Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you felt a little bit of nostalgia. Now, I pulled a couple of faces during that. Some really happy and then some, not so great. And I know exactly what was wrong, but I'm not going to adjust it. For my reverb, I use the digital reverb, which sometimes can come across a little bit robotic. Not auto-tune, just the reverb that it's using, that I put on it, I can't blame the computer, it's me, just doesn't sound natural enough. It's adding a layer on top which sounds robotic, and it definitely came through in some of those open notes. If I were to record the full version, which, let me know if you want the full version, I would definitely change that reverb. But we have come to the end. All that needs to happen is I need to save this as She's Always a Woman 1 hour challenge. Save. Put my monitor back where it belongs and say thank you very much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, do all your wonderful things, and let me know in the comments below if you want the full version of She's Always a Woman, and I might be working on a way to get a lot more music to you very soon. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.